Susan Bartels.
And I'm Mark Bartels.
And we're down here at Mama Knows What's Cooking, and we're offering another class in combat cooking where the cook wins every time. So today we're having really a 2-minute supper. This is one of the very fastest meals that anybody could prepare. So if you're ever in a hurry, this is the dinner that you want to do. It has 4 simple ingredients: Italian sausage, peppers, onion, and potatoes. Now the longest part of it is actually peeling the onion and peeling the potatoes. But if it's springtime and the potatoes are fresh and new and you found some of those wonderful red ones, or even now you can get baby red ones, you don't even need to bother with that. But anyway, we're going to get started, and we're going to take these Italian sausages. We're going to cut them up. We use a pair of kitchen shears because that is the fastest way to do it. In the meantime, I'm going to peel these potatoes while Mark is cutting that up. And so the boys were raised on this kind of food because I worked and I needed something good, something fast, but something healthy, and I didn't have lots and lots of time to fix food. So I learned how to make this. So 1 potato down. And of course you can vary the amount of any of these ingredients. If you don't like peppers, you can leave them out. If you don't like peppers but you like cabbage, you could substitute cabbage or another vegetable, and that would also be good. If you prefer German sausage instead of Italian sausage, you could use that too.
Then German peasant food.
Then it would be German peasant food.
Oh.
Only we're calling it the 2-minute dinner, but anyway, the other name for this food is Italian peasant food. The peasants were smart. They ate that which was affordable, that which was fresh, which was in season, and it always had to taste delicious and fill them up so that they could work. So that's what we've got going here. We're going to put that on a nice flame to get it started. If you don't have time to put it on a flame to get it started, that's okay too. You can just put the raw sausages. You want to put the sausages on the bottom so that they put out some of their juice, and the vegetables will put their juices out. You don't have, this dish doesn't have any sauce. It just has
Makes its own sauce.
Makes its own sauce, right, out of the meat juices and the vegetable juices. So here we have our potatoes. You want Mark to cut those up, and I'll cut the onions so we can get the skin off. We'll peel this onion. Oh, it has a bad spot, so we have to cut that off. There we go. Make a little trash pile over here. Onion skins always stick where you don't want them to stick. All right.
Sausage is browning.
You can hear the sausage getting started over here. There we go. Ah, yes. It smells good already. There we go.
Stuff the potatoes.
All right, you put the potatoes right in. Now we'll clean up these peppers. I already washed them, but I need to get rid of the seeds. And so another thing that's great about this dish is that you can really cook it at about any temperature for about any length of time. So if you get home and you need dinner in, say, 40 minutes, that's all the time you have, you can do this prep work, start your stuff heating up, and then you can put it in the oven at 450 degrees. Now, normally, I cook it at 350 degrees for about an hour. When the potatoes are done, the sausages will be done too. But if I'm in a hurry, I can put it on at 450 degrees and it'll be just fine. But I usually cook it at 350 for about an hour and a half. So say you want to go for a run, you can put it in at 200 and put it in for 3 hours. It'll be fine. So it's a really a versatile dish. It's one of our family favorites, and it's one of my favorites because it's so easy on the cook and it's versatile. So these are all the ingredients that we need. Did you want this one? Okay. And so.
And it's colorful.
And it's colorful. It's also beautiful. Yeah, by the time you get all the, you see, it's already picking up all those different colors.
One of my favorites after I was tired of dorm food in college. Anyone can make this meal.
Right. It doesn't take a lot of special equipment.
You can use deer sausage just as well as you can use pork sausage.
Yeah.
Works with just about any meat.
Yeah. Oh, you think that's enough? All right. He's saying that's enough peppers. So here we go. We put the lid on this and we put it in the oven. And there you have it. Supper. So today I've decided to share with you one of my absolute family favorites. It's an emergency dessert, and the well-prepared person can keep all of these ingredients on hand so that when you find out people are coming, you can serve them an absolutely elegant killer dessert in just a very few minutes. So what you need is a pie crust. This is called cherry almond cream pie. It's extremely easy and fast to make and delicious as well. So you need a pie crust. If you don't make your own pie crust, or you don't have a pie crust in the refrigerator that you can roll out and make, you can use an already prepared pie crust. It's not bad with the chocolate crumb crust, and it's also not bad with the shortbread crumb crust, those that you can purchase that are already made, and you can just keep one in your pantry or wherever you keep things so that you can be ready at any time. I don't recommend the graham cracker crust because the graham crackers have a really strong flavor that you might not want to add to the pie. So anyway, you get your crust, then you take some wonderful already sliced almonds and you throw them on the bottom. This will give your pie a nice little crunch. So you want them underneath. All right, and so then you're ready for the next step, which consists of opening a can of the sweetened condensed milk. Oh, Mark, would you bring me the almond flavoring? I put it away.
Sure will, Mom.
Thank you, Mark. Mark likes to help me cook. He doesn't like baking. He considers desserts not part of his job description. Okay, so you need to put in your can of sweetened condensed milk, add 1/3 cup of lemon juice, If you don't have fresh lemons, it doesn't matter. You can use real lemon. Real lemon works great. And you'll think, oh, it'll make it so thin. No, in fact, it still kind of curdles the Eagles brand. And so now you're getting a little tartness in your pie, and you're going to see that this thickens up the Eagle brand and makes it with more volume. All right, and so then we need to whip our Dream Whip. Now I recommend using Dream Whip because Dream Whip, thank you. Because Dream Whip, perfect, thank you so much. Almond cream pie without the almond just would not be the same. So anyway, I need half a cup of cold milk and a package of Dream Whip. I always use Dream Whip, not whipping cream, in this recipe because Dream Whip doesn't really change its texture after it's whipped up once, whereas whipping cream will sometimes separate a little bit and become softer, which is not really what you want. You want a nice, puffy texture. Okay, so I need to mix my package of Dream Whip. I need to whip it up until it's stiff. Which could take a long time with this little tiny mixer. I'm not using my big giant industrial strength mixer, which is in the back, which would be faster, but doesn't really move very well. You need to whip the Dream Whip until it's really, really stiff. Otherwise, your pie filling will be too soft. See, this would never stand up to cut at all. It's getting there, but still not really stiff. When you can see every single track of the mixer very clearly, you're getting to really stiff, as stiff as you want. So now I'll test it. Oh, look, see how it stands up? You can see everything. It's really stiff. It doesn't move in the bowl. It just sticks with it. Okay, so now I need to put this in my mixture. I'm going to add the almond now, since I didn't have it before. I need about a teaspoon and a half of almond extract. And so I'll fold that in before I get started. Okay, and so now I'm going to fold my really stiff Dream Whip into my Almond Eagles brand lemon mixture. And I keep moving it around. You'll notice I'm not beating it together because I'm trying to keep all the air that I put into the Dream Whip. I'm trying to keep all that air in the pie. But I shouldn't be able to see any streaks where it's the Eagle brand. The Dream Whip is much whiter. So now you see I've transformed my Eagle brand now into about 3 cups of filling. And so now I just put this right into my pie shell. This is another occasion when it would be nice if you were here because you could clean out the bowl. All right. So now I have my cream filling. There we go. And we'll take these away. And we'll move on to the cherry part. At this point, you can put the pie in the refrigerator and let it cool. It'll get a little more stiff as you leave it in the refrigerator. And now we're just going to bypass waiting because I'm going to give you a chance to see what the pie looks like. I just have a can of cherry pie filling already prepared. So I spoon the cherries out around the edge to give it a lovely, lovely look. There we go. And so this is a dessert that is fast and easy and elegant. And I think if you try it yourself, you'll be very satisfied with the result. And there you have it, cherry almond cream pie. And that is the end of combat cooking for today. I look forward to seeing you another time.